Iron Trance, MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra for you guys. Today, we are going to showcase your boy Reggaeton. We're gonna embrace our horrendous taste in music as we combine your boy Renekton with Vayne and Jarvan IV. What we have here is essentially a deck. I just wanted to build a deck around Reggaeton because I saw this brand new skin, which just looks absolutely insane. And I want to try that out. And I haven't played this champion in quite some time. Definitely not one of the champions that I played the most. As, you know, he's been the star in some Unga Bunga Overwhelm decks, but there's a lot to Renekton, and I really like the idea of combining him with Demacia because of the synergy with Cataclysm, right? Utilizing Cataclysm on Renekton is absolutely amazing, so we tried to go for a mid-range build that is designed around equipment, because Vayne's Tumble can also be amazing with Renekton, especially once we leveled him up, because once Renekton levels up, then the +3/+3 is granted upon attack, regardless of whether he's challenging a unit or not. While Renekton got buffed a while back, it still is easier said than done to level him up, especially if the opponent doesn't play a bunch of little chump blockers. But he's a champion that really punishes the opponent for developing weak units to chump block you with, and that's something that we tried to capitalize on. We're obviously running Merciless Hunter, but we're also playing a full set of Laurent Duelist, and I really like how the curve in this deck plays out, right? We're gonna take a look at the unit specifically, and then we talk a little bit about the equipment and the spells, but let me explain to you why I like this curve so much, right? First of all, we got Fire the Reaper of the Sands. Because we have some synergy with equipment, we want to make sure that we find equipment in pretty much all of our games. So like I mentioned, I mean, I was going to talk about the units, but we can talk about this real quick. We got the Dark Aegis, which can also be a unit in Joral, which is why we're not playing a 5-mana play here. As then we have a couple of copies of Dark Bloodletters, which is also flexible in the end game as well. And alongside the 2 copies of Fireth, we can essentially enable stuff like Catch. But Fireth it's more like a spell that generates a weapon more than anything else. We try to play it on the turn that we have the attack token, so at least we can generate some damage out of her as well before she goes away. As then on turn 2, we got Laurent Duelist and Honored Lord. Honored Lord, whenever he challenges something for the first time, he gets Barrier, so a free hit with whenever he's challenging something. That includes attacking a vulnerable unit, in case you're wondering. As we have Laurent Duelist, because Laurent Duelist has some amazing targets in this deck. First of all, Honored Lord is pretty damn decent. Giving Honored Lord Challenger allows you to deal 3 damage to something with him on attack, and you know, survive the attack, which also allows you to progress towards Jarvan's level up. But then we also have some amazing targets here at our 4-mana slot with our boy Renekton and Ranger Knight Defector. Both of these absolutely love the idea of having Challenger. Combining Challenger with Scout, that's one of the strongest keyword combinations in the game. So being able to do so, and especially on a unit with Tough, so a unit that can actually trade into that and be able to challenge 2 units per turn is just amazing. And of course with Renekton, we just, you know, we get to challenge and actually get the boost on him and progress his level up faster, which is really neat. And it's important to note that the synergy with Tumble and Cataclysm is so great because we're able to set up another attack, which means that Renekton keeps the buffs that he got with the original attack, and then can get even more so after, especially with Cataclysm, because he's challenging an enemy, right? So we can actually boost Renekton twice in a turn. And that not only for an easy level up, but also just for insane damage as well. We can get some very, very strong lethal setups with combining these cards in the mid stage of the game. As then we also have the Bloodcursed Harpy as a full set of 3. Another excellent target for the Laurent Duelist, giving Challenger to the Bloodcursed Harpy with the ability to not die. Sacrificing the equipment is super powerful, and that makes Laurent Duelist a fantastic 2-drop in the deck. But having the Honored Lord alongside him makes him far more consistent, because if we don't find our 4-drops or our Harpy the turn we play him, if we have this, we could just apply it to this instead. As then we have a one-off of Jarvan. Instead of going with a full set of Vayne, because this deck has such an easy time leveling up Jarvan, because Renekton just naturally synergizes with him, and we're running a full set of Cataclysm, so it's easy for us, especially with the Dark Aegis as well, giving a unit +1 in Tough. like we're gonna force a lot of trades with our scout units, and we're gonna survive those trades more often than not, which will allow us to level up Jarvan really fast. And having him as a one-off and start generating us cataclysms for Renekton to just keep on attacking every turn is definitely worth the slot, sacrificing one copy of Vayne for it. I really like this 3-2-1 champion split as it works very nicely. When it comes to the spells, we got Right Negation as a one-off to disrupt a little bit of what our opponent is doing. We got 2 copies of Single Combat and 2 copies of Fish Fight. I spread them evenly because I want to be able to single combat things and aka answer things at fast speed. You could make an argument for dropping single combat and actually incorporating more units, because even though the spell density doesn't seem like it's too high, we do have a total of 5 equipments on top of that. And Fire Reaper kind of counts like a spell too in a way, so you can definitely make an argument for single combat not being needed, but I do like to have that ability to react to something at fast speed. It's really important. That's why it's here, but it can be easier. Like, single combat is more for the late game than for the early stages of the game. Keep that in mind. As then we got Catch, because Catch can work very nicely with our weapons. They're all 2 cost or lower. We got Fish Fight as a way to have a one-sided single combat if we have equipped something at the expense of the spell being slow speed. And then we got Form Up to give us a little bit of beefiness to survive certain trades, which is what this deck is all about. I do think this deck can ultimately be optimized. Like I said, I'm not completely sold on single combat. I feel like maybe there could be something incorporated to make our board state more resilient or to protect our Renekton more often, because if we lose Renekton, it could be tough to, like, build up a new win condition. So perhaps a second Right on Negation is warranted. Like, this deck can be tweaked here and there, but I really like the concept, and I had an absolute blast playing this on stream, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy the gameplay. So I'm going to stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily content on the channel. Have a solid day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we got a Lauren Duelist into Rage Knight Defector. Because of the matchup, the Darkened Bloodlet is actually good, because it will allow us to just keep going at them. And we got the Onumbra Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Onumbra is here. And that makes my Lauren Duelist also more consistent. A cut above the rest. Very Onumbra. They probably have like a Mystic Shot or something, so I don't necessarily want to rush too much. I'm going to pass. I can make them burn this mana, or I can make them use that.
Oh no, blood! The young prince will be found.
Bro, everybody's asking the same question. I played reggaeton. What do you think, Mato-chan?
They will sing of our deeds.
I should have equipped this first. But I want to play this.
Coin buys drink or news. I've got both. Something I said.
For Bavel. Here, dog. You won't leave a scratch.
Just like that. Actually, no, not yet.
This one's on me.
But close to a level up here. Now they draw. And now this Cataclysm starts to be really threatening. Ranger Knight. Defector. Gonna play very actively.
there is life, there is hope.
They got impatient. Hey, I'm okay with this. I don't mind. Don't mind. Alan Pass.
I've learned a trick or two.
Cataclysm. No. No! What do you mean snipe? Why?
Years take, experience gives.
And now we're just threatening lethal here.
They will sing if you've hurt him. Bring him home.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Can I draw something good here?
I see every move. Your attack is obvious. I move as water.
By force of will.
You cannot win. I see every move.
It crawls on me. Let's get him, Jarrell. Let's get him, Jarrell. Desperate. Yeah, you would have loved to play that on turn 10, wouldn't you? Well, you know what, Shadoff? There ain't gonna be no turn 10. Yeah. Honor Lord can be pretty good here. Dark and Aegis, you know what? I'm gonna keep these two. A lot of times I struggle to find equipment, so... And having that catch with Dark and Aegis just feels nice. How can we draw a Jarvan 2 out of a Jarvan 1? Yeah, honestly...
Take, experience gives.
All this is kind of fucked up.
Gonna make a meal of him.
Yeah, let's eat him up. He's a criminal. It's okay to devour criminals. I love the art of this card. I don't like her voice lines though.
Astounding curiosity.
Get the gift for redacted.
Keep the faith. If you've hurt him, I've learned a trick or two.
Yeah. Boomer. See guys, this is a boomer, not me. Not a boomer. Bring back 4/3 Renekton Gift Giver? No! I actually really like this card after the nerf. Like, it's still very good. It's just very neat. And now, but now it's like more hipster, you know, and I love that shit. Reggaeton?
Reporting in.
Uh-oh, it's the devil.
Swiftly.
Devil is here. He is here. Hey.
Violence, chaos, and destruction.
I play Renekton first.
Still like a yodel in uniform.
And we yordles in uniform do like a wump.
Okay, this is annoying.
I've always been a fun guy.
Dick.
Excuse you.
I am their end.
Persistence is key.
Would a mushroom help?
Nice. Getting rid of the peddler is a big deal. Like the fact that she forces that trade
Hunt down.
is outstanding. We got to deal with Timo though. We have no fast speed answer. Booyah.
Have a mushroom.
Oh, you got
Heard
greedy.
about you?
You got greedy, sir. Get rid of the rat. Kill the rat. Yeah, I just really like Cataclysm for its ability to enable me to rally and also deal damage with Reggaeton, but I gotta level him up. Die! Die! None. Get this asshole out of here. Look at this, look at this. Oh, that growl, though! This is why I wanted to play this deck, bro. Like, isn't that the sickest level up animation you've seen?
Deep breath now.
What is this attack? What is this attack? Smack him. You ready?
Cut them down.
Let's cut him down. Before they get like a wall up out of this. Yeah, boy! Oh!
Savagery and carnage forever.
Will you try TFT Set 9? It's not really within my priorities, to be God. Because it's not a card game. Okay, Nasus. Honored Lord can be decent. What do we need single combat for? Let's drop these two. Let's keep the Honored Lord because he's very honorable. We got the Catch, which is really nice. The Cataclysm. It's a pretty good hand here. And the Vein. The question is, do we need to play Honored Lord? Okay, so if we're attacking on odds, so being able to play Renekton, how important are you gonna be? We don't get a clear attack with you. I'm actually gonna skip here. Because I want the spell mana.
Monsters still lurk in Demasia's every shadow.
Rise and shine, sleepy dupes.
Purified bolts.
We progress Jarvis level up this way. Easy.
Years take, experience gives.
Arigato gozaimasu!
They will sing of our deeds. I've learned a trick or two.
Be back tomorrow.
Where I go,
Carnage follows.
That's new. You're provoking it.
cut them down. No retreat.
Quite the hit. We're looking at a level up for both champions here. I wonder. Oh yeah, this will prop first. Okay. How big is that Nessus though? Shouldn't be that big. Okay, it's bigger than I wish it was, but it's okay. Okay.
No honor in this. The star.
Fierce and fashionable, no?
Worried about a champion spell here. Fuck. Okay, no, that's manageable. I think that's worth, yeah.
Nobody's pulling your tail while I'm around.
We die, and I'm not interested in dying. I will release them from their pain.
Just let them sleep. Bye, do friends.
Join the conflagration.
Gonna be a long night. I'll put on some coffee.
Ah. I think not giving Challenger to the Harpy was a big mistake. I think that's what really cost us the game here. Because the problem with Vayne's spell with Reggaeton is that it doesn't actually... Like, I need to level him up first before I actually benefit from it. Because now... And this Nas is just completely blocking me, and now this too. This Solani is just...
They will never die, because I will never let them.
I still have the opening. Yeah, that's GG. Is it possible to make a legit Void Gate deck? I don't know what Void Gate is. Probably should. Summon or die, grant units keywords to 3 allies in deck. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that card. I'm not gonna play Fireth to just like not damage anything with her.
A cut above the rest.
Yeah, like once we give Renekton Challenger, then all of a sudden he's so much better. This one drop is kind of I mean, yeah, but it gives me equipment, which is really important, especially because of like the Harpy like chows through them. It's good enough. Like I can play it here. I get a weapon. That one drop is a free weapon. I mean, that kind of like goes against the concept of free. It is certainly not free.
Beware, the Reaper of the Sands.
I'm gonna prioritize the tough. Like, 1 mana is not really, you know, free. Fortunately. I'm gonna get rid of this before it becomes a problem. You tell him.
Today we say enough. No surrender. Cut them down. Face your end. Servitude.
Let us settle this with grace and civility. Mortality is madness.
It's a pretty good play. It puts me like... He can't level up Pantheon this turn though, so I'm not sure what his like what his end game is.
Here is where we make our stand.
Okay, she hasn't evolved yet either. This is a spooky scenario though. Cause I don't want to die.
The young prince will be found.
I think the plan here is to
I'll show you how to fight. Their every move just makes me stronger.
wait. How did the level up happen there? So it happened right after the supercharge, right? Am I dead?
Hit and move.
No, right?
I'm coming for you.
They are. How am I scamming them? What an asshole I am. 3-4 with the Dark and Aegis and the single combat. I mean, Diana really, so I don't know what this is. It feels like single combat is good to have, but not until, like, I'm honestly, like, not even sure about single combat, to be honest. Like, this card may be a mistake. Like, I like having more interaction, but a lot of times I feel like my units aren't big enough. And the matchups that I am losing are because I can't overcome certain, like, once units get over a certain size, I can't really do much about it. That's better. I mean, a little bit redundant. Pot o' Pain or Shepherd's Authority. What does Pot o' Pain accomplish? Pot o' Pain gives a 7-9. It still misses on a full level up with 1 hit by 1 point.
Come on, I'll take you all on.
So I'm gonna bring the Pain instead, because I can block.
We were peaceful once.
You know, blocking may be important.
The Reaper will return.
I mean, she actually won't, but... Weed Daddy.
No more hiding.
I mean, that's like the most telegraphed Diana ever.
A cut above the rest.
I still don't know what I'm facing. I feel like I should know this deck. Like, I feel like I've seen this before. But then again, it's Weed Daddy, so he could just be living up to his username.
Her flowers find your own light within the
Oh,
darkness.
meu
Yours
Deus.
is the light I cherish, Moon Sister.
Diana. I never would have expected this. Yeah, I'm like, they give the pass back, but I'm okay with this.
Where I go, carnage follows.
Because then I'm forced to play. I can't play Renekton when they're threatening to challenge me. And if I play Ranger Defector, I feel like maybe I could have dropped this anyways, but I'm okay with that pass.
No mirth face your end.
Not a hair out of place.
I'm gonna challenge
Cannot hold us down.
Pony first.
Ah, a cut.
Night descends.
Fierce and fashionable, no?
I could have like,
What wondrous discoveries await below?
I mean, this is a good example as to why like off meta decks can be really good, because I just don't know what I'm playing around here. It's like this deck is kind of like all over the place, but I guess it's just trying to be a target and control deck, right? But my option here is to go heavy on my scouts. So I can go Merciless into Ranger Knight Defector. What the fuck is this, dude? Like, this is truly a Weed Daddy deck. I mean, he must have picked up that scrap thing with the Conchologist, right? Like, there's no way they're main decking that, right? Like, what in the actual fuck is happening? It's like, this is the most people high deck I have seen in my life.
We love it when they run.
We're gonna start off with our attack this way. Let's think though. Do we really want a Cataclysm here? We're gonna basically utilize this Ranger Knight Defector to okay.
Constellations are stories in the sky.
Moonlight ebbs, so the stars may be heard.
I don't know what you all are on, but I want some of it.
You would be right to fear me.
Outrageous!
No more lies.
Cosmos call. Arda's gonna make a meal of them. Better take cover.
It waited in the dark, the void. Silence, the void.
No.
Wrap 'em up tight.
Okay. We got some damage out of them. I still don't know.
Hunt it down.
But now we gotta deal with a big ass unit. And I'd like my own big ass units.
We love it when they run.
Deep breath now.
You're dead meat. Taken.
Atrox, where are you?
Alright, how about a good draw here? Okay.
Demons walk among us, masquerading as men.
Not exactly what I'm searching for at this point. I would love a Jarvan or something a little bit bigger, but a Harpy. But that's what really sucks about having no card draw, man. Like situations like this. Yeah, single.
We'll get our licks in.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna preserve my mini morph because I end up having more cards, and this is just too much of a threat.
Done.
Like I actually need a gun. I mean, eventually I'll draw into Jarvan, right? Surely. Surely. Surely.
Beware, the Reaper of the Sands.
Surely. Solani.
Life is precious. It must be protected.
Each act of heresy is an act of passion.
Dude, what is this deck?
When will this bloody conflict end?
All things in cycles. Someday we will be one.
I am freed.
Look at this fearsome. Look
I
at this
know
combo.
her true heart.
Ladies and gentlemen. What a sexy, sexy lethal.